Get ready with me to wrestle. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I am a professional wrestler for WWE. So every other weekend, we wrestle around Florida, and every Tuesday, we have live TV that we wrestle on. And for tonight, I am doing a full beat. I have a literal bruise right there from my match yesterday. Okay, so my friend and I were just talking about this yesterday. If I have a cheat meal, I have to be in front of a TV screen or like be watching TikToks or just like entertained. Is anybody else like me? And I have to be in bed. I don't know. Is that weird? There's just something about being all cuddly and in bed, comfortable, watching your favorite TV show and eating some good ass food. Yesterday, I had to drive 2 hours and 30 freaking minutes. It was horrible. And today, I have to drive an hour and like 45. And my boyfriend comes home today, and I don't even get to see him. The rumors are true. I am dating Ludwig Kaiser. Or Marcel Bartel, whatever you want to call him. Maybe I'll make a video with him. I cannot decide if I want to stay like a super bright blonde or like keep my dark roots and like balayage my hair. And I'm definitely leaning towards balayaging. I just feel like the brown by my face, like it just like looks good. But I'm the most indecisive person when it comes to my hair. Like I'll say I want to go darker, and then the next week I will be full on platinum blonde. This is the best highlighter. It's the Rare Beauty in Enlighten, and it's like a liquid and then it turns to powder once you put it on your face. Boom. Just put it there and then I just blend it in. And it turns to like a powder. Awesome. Okay, call me weird, but I have like a beauty mark, or I have a mole right here. And it gets covered up with makeup, so I literally just take like a brown eyeliner and I literally make it come back. I just think the mole is pretty. Okay, here's the eye look. Now I just need some lashes. Coffee break. Okay, this is the finished look. Like for more, guys.
Get ready with me whilst I talk about the fight with my teacher. So, as a lot of you may know, yesterday I went into school and I fought my maths teacher because she's been giving me too many assignments, she's been marking my tests wrong, and she honestly just pisses me off to the max. So I decided I was going to fight her, and I told you guys exactly what my plan was, so I'm going to tell you guys how it went. So math was actually second period today. So what I did was I went to school, did my first period, and then I went to maths, and this is when shit went down. But when I'd gotten to math, my teacher was stood outside the classroom waiting for me because someone decided to show her the video of me getting ready to fight her. So she pulled me into her classroom and asked me, like, what's this? Is it a joke? And I said no and pulled her hair and dragged her down to the floor, which is when she started screaming at me, begging for help, and no one outside came in and helped. They just locked the door so I could do my business. And then I was banging her head on the table and she got a nosebleed, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I've just given my math teacher a fucking nosebleed. But then my science teacher banged open the classroom door even though it was locked, so we don't know how he got in. He banged open the door, grabbed me off my teacher, and basically threw me out the classroom and told me to go to the principal's office, so I did. And when the principal was asking me questions, I just completely denied everything, even though there were cameras in the classroom. Dumbest decision, never do that. And so they told me I was expelled from my school, and that obviously that behavior is unacceptable and that I should be grateful that I'm not getting sued by my teacher. I mean, like, why would a teacher sue me anyways? Like, what? But anyways, so basically they were planning on calling my parents to come pick me up, but whilst they weren't looking, I just snuck out the door and ran home. But that's when I got a call from my mom, basically asking me to explain why the school was calling her, and I just hung the fuck up. So yeah, I hung up on my mom, and then when she got home, I basically told her that everything they were saying was a big fat lie, and that the teacher attacked me first, and she believed it all. But my mom got sent the camera footage of everything happening by the school. So she has now decided to send me off to boarding school. I literally don't know what good she thinks that's gonna do. I'll just carry on to do the same thing there. But I'm going to make sure to update you all on the boarding school situation and basically just keep you guys updated in my life. Love you all so much. Bye.
Get ready with me for a fight. So this is girl right who goes to my school, and all my friends who aren't really my friends, who are my friends, that heard from my mom's friend of a boyfriend, said that she wanted to fight me. And you know, they said she was gonna jump me. So I'm getting ready, and I'm ready to pull up right now. And like the whole reason she wants to fight me is because her man wants to get with me. Like, it's insane. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead to school and I'll keep y'all updated.
Get ready with me to start a fight with my boyfriend. He hasn't done anything recently, but I vaguely remember on August 3rd, 2022, around 3:15 p.m., he liked a girl's Instagram pic. He says he knew her for over 15 years from elementary school. But like, okay, and that's my problem because... And then one night, while he was in a deep sleep, he turned his back to me. So what? He's too ashamed to face me now? He's probably dreaming about some other girl. Whatever. And this one time, I asked him if he wanted to go for pizza, and he said he wasn't hungry. But like, so I am though? I'm just so hungry though. And I broke my favorite highlighter. I didn't tell him that I broke it or anything, but he should have had it replaced by now. Why he hasn't checked on my stock to see what products need to be replenished is beyond me. Disgusting. Anyways, so here's the final look. Just testing out some fighting poses. Ooh, this one ate. This set is from Fashion Nova. I bought it myself. Some heels just in case I need to crush some nuts. And we're finally ready. Comment below for part 2.
Rules when you get into a fight. Tie up your hair. Get a bonnet or a swim cap. Do not go get no hoodie. That's dumb. Because they can grab that thing and go... No jewelry except for some rings. So you can get up in there and... When you get there, don't say a word. Let them do all the talking, because if you really want to get in that field, you wouldn't be talking that much. You'll just get straight to it. Use your legs. Never be afraid to. Face shots only. Punch him in the throat or punch him in the face. Just do something up here. Don't punch from your arms. Punch from your shoulders. And make sure you move forward. Do not move backwards. Move forward. Never put your head down in a fight. At that point, you're asking to get beat up. Keep your head up and look where you're going and look where you're punching. You can pull hair and you can throw things. It does not make you weak. If you need to grip it, grip it. Find some way to slam them and get on the floor so you can get on top of them and just get in there. Hopefully this helped, and hopefully you don't continue to get beat up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Get ready me to fight an influencer again. So before I name drop, let me give you a story time. This influencer is the most dramatic influencer that I ever met, and I guess to a point. Okay, so me and him are friends, and we go hang out, we go to the mall, and there's this burger place. He's like, I want a burger. I said, of course you do. That must have stunned him or something, because the rest of the time, he was just like, and it's an instinct. I don't say that to anyone to be offensive. Like, I'm not just like, oh, you're big. No, I put context behind it on why you're big. And it's not like he's big. So this influencer's name is Ben Code, and I'm seriously tired of him because you can call me fat, but the moment I say, of course you want a burger, you're mad at me. So I ended up getting a DM from his mother. Yeah, his mother. What do we think about that, chat? Yeah. So his mother was like, I want you to meet up with my son at the park. Who are you to be setting up my little play date with my friend? And then I get a DM from him talking about I want to fight. I was like, you're so funny, dude. Like I took it as a joke. Why did he actually mean it? And guess who's pulling up? Because guess who just got their license? Yup. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up, and if anything happens, I'll make a part 2. Deuces.
I'm about to go watch the fight, so let's get dressed. So I think I'm gonna go with jeans tonight because it's the fight, and I don't think I'm going to any clubs or anything afterwards. Yeah, we're gonna keep it cute but casual. Casual but cute. Surprisingly, these are from Shein. I love how these jeans fit. They're super stretchy. They're fitted, but not like, I'm not suffocating in them. For the top, I'm gonna go with this cropped halter top. And then the color just pops. I also got this from Shein. A simple halter crop with the jeans. And I'm trying to decide, I'm definitely not doing flats. I'm gonna do a heel. Okay, so I feel like I can get away with either or, but I think the black might be the safest. So the black definitely won. I feel like this is just the safest bet. Okay, I completely just did away with the orange shirt, clearly. The top is super cute. It's just not going with the outfit. So I'm gonna wear these super cute little earrings I got from Amazon. I love them. They came in like a pack of 3 for like 12 bucks. I think like they're just like enough. They're not too much, but it's just a little bit of something. The perfume tonight, I'm gonna go with Flower Bomb by Victor Rolf. This stuff smells so good. Every time I wear it, I get compliments. Every time. I'm just gonna use this super basic clutch. I don't think I have a string for it. I do have a little string for it. No, it's broken. Here's the final simple outcome. Let me get out of here so I can go enjoy the fight.
Get ready with me to fight my boyfriend baby mama at 2 a.m. Y'all are probably wondering, why am I putting on makeup to go fight? Because people always have something to say, and she needs to see why her man chose me and not her. But the bigger question is, why am I about to go fight her? She thought it'd be a good idea to text my man at 1:30 a.m. talking about what you doing, pull up. I responded and was like, bet, let me wait for Diamond to fall asleep. And no, I didn't go through my man's phone. It just popped up. And even if I did check his phone, she still shouldn't have been texting my man. And I already know exactly how y'all is, so maybe it is a setup. But the only person gonna be set up is her. The disrespect with her honestly started so long ago, and I'm tired of it. And I know for a fact he not entertaining her, because he don't even entertain them kids. One of a man who don't take care of your kids is crazy. It's honestly another level of desperate. This girl literally used to pop up at my job. And not to fight, just to ask me how he was doing because he wasn't responding to her. So at this point, I'm fighting you for your kids too. They deserve so much better. Why not just get a new man? It's never that serious. And before you say anything, you don't even have a man. So as long as my man taking care of me, I could care less about them kids. Well, no full glam today, just some light makeup. Lucky for y'all, I will be back after the fight. So stay tuned for part 2.
Go fight my op. Y'all, do not get mad at me, but yes, I'm fighting another person, okay? People just keep on running their mouths, and it's like, I'm gonna get down then. You guys, tell me why so many people were telling me that she was talking crap about my boyfriend and our relationship, and that she wants to be with my boyfriend. Like, ew, who are you? Like, she's not even pretty enough to even be saying that. And then this girl had the nerve to go and start telling people that I was ugly. Girl, I think you need to look in the mirror. So I'm telling people that she'll beat me up so easily, this and that. So I DM'd her on Instagram and said, okay, let's get down then. So we're gonna get down at this park, and I'm obviously gonna win because who does this girl even think she is? If y'all saw my other video, you know that I won my last fight. So I showed my boyfriend what she looked like on her Instagram account, and he literally laughed out loud. Like, girl, he does not want you, trust me. I always get asked if I'm like nervous or anything. Like, what would I be nervous about if I'm like confident? Like, if you're confident, then you're not gonna be nervous about fighting someone. And like, let's say I did lose for like some reason, I did not win the fight. Like, at least I'm gonna look pretty for this fight, so it doesn't even matter. She looks like a bum no matter what, so either way, it's gonna be embarrassing for her. So though, if you guys have any tips that you want to get me, like, I do listen to them sometimes, so let me know. But I think I want to keep my hair down because I don't want to look like gross. Like, trust me, she won't even get the chance to pull my hair because I'm just gonna beat her up so bad, so like, it doesn't even matter. Comment how you guys think this fight is gonna be, because I don't know, I'm feeling really confident about this fight, but I want to hear your guys' opinions. Also, everyone keeps on asking me if I got back into the house. Like, obviously I got back into the house and back in my room, so let me know if you guys want to see more sneaking out videos. Okay, literally perfect timing that I just finished my makeup, or like I'm about to, because my best friend is about to pull up and we're gonna go
straight over to the park right now. Okay, this is the final makeup look. Let me know what you guys think. Wish me luck and give me tips in the comments. Bye.
Get ready with me for a fight. So there's this girl that wants to fight me, and honestly the only reason I'm gonna go is because I don't want to seem like a scaredy cat. Let me give you all some context so you understand. Basically, this is a girl that I went to high school with, and ever since I started posting videos about me being pregnant on TikTok, she always has something negative to say. No, it's her because she literally does it from her main account. Like, she does not care. Every video she tells me that I'm a bop and that she hopes I'm my baby. At first I didn't really care, but then she just kept going and going, so then I blocked her. But then she started sending text messages to my actual phone number, so I blocked her number, but that didn't stop her. Now she literally DMs me every day from different accounts, and no matter how many accounts I block, she's still there. So I unblocked her phone number and I texted her. I told her that I didn't understand what her problem was with me because I literally don't talk to her. And I said that she was just super weird for messaging me like literally every day. I don't know, it's giving like obsessed vibes. Why are you so obsessed with me? Girl, I wanna know. Her response was just her talking bad about me again. She was like, well, I just have to let you know what you are. I am not a bop. I don't understand what her fascination is with that. Like, there we are, like talking back and forth for like 20 minutes. And then she's like, honestly, are you even gonna do anything about it? And honestly, I'm like, you know what? I'm fine just blocking your accounts every time I see them. Like, I don't really want to do anything about it. Honestly, I just wanted to tell you that you were weird. And then she starts talking about how, of course, I wasn't gonna do anything about it because I'm a little... And again, I'm like, the only reason I messaged you was literally just to tell you that you're weird. Like, I didn't want anything else out of this. And there she goes again talking about how I'm just scared. Like, no shit, I'm fucking scared. I don't even know how to fight. That, and I'm literally pregnant. So essentially, homegirl said to show up at this time at this location so that we could talk things out. But I don't even have a problem with her. So honestly, this whole time I have been debating whether or not I should go. Because I'm not gonna lie, homegirl is big, and if she literally sits on me, I will be flat. I will be like, I'm not dumb. I know that if I literally fight her, I'll probably show up in the hospital. But if for whatever reason I actually fight her and I win, there'll be a part 2. But that's highly unlikely because I'm fucking scared.
Get ready for me to go to court because I fought a grandma at Target. Basically, I was at Target, right, and I was in the beauty section because I needed to get like makeup remover, you know, all that good stuff. My boyfriend was with me and we were like looking at the makeup and we're just joking around, like, you know, that's like how we always are. We just like say stupid things, but we weren't like being like or dramatic or like doing anything in the aisle. Well, I'm just like cracking up jokes with my boyfriend when all of a sudden this old lady on like one of those like scooters that like Target provides for you if you're like handicapped, she comes by and she's like, excuse me, and hits me with like the tray of her basket. And like it wasn't like an excuse me like she was being nice, it was genuinely trying to get through. She was like saying excuse me to be like an a-hole. Like how any normal human being would be, I would said excuse you because that was like rude. She literally hit me with the tray of her cart and she was like, excuse you what? You're in the freaking way. And I told her, I was like, no I wasn't. I was just looking at the makeup. And she was like, maybe you and your boyfriend's big back should get out of the way and make room for other people, especially people with handicap. I was this close to the makeup. She had enough room to get through. So I was just like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna ignore her. But tell me why every other aisle I went to, she would pass by me and start talking crap about me, being like, ew, look at your clothes, ew, look at how you look. Literally talking hella crap about me. This happened like 5 or 6 times to the point where I literally got fed up. So when she passed, like the next time I said, why don't you come and say it to my face? Because literally, why don't you come and say it to my face? And the lady goes, are you talking to me? And I was like, yeah. So this girl comes up in her cart and she's like, you said say it to your face. And I was like, yeah, say it to my face. So she literally gets up, I kid you not, and slaps me in the freaking face. Oh, I said say it to my face, not slap me. I went and pushed her off of me because she had just slapped me and she started coming back like trying to slap me again. So I grabbed her by the hair and like threw her onto the floor. I don't think she was handicapped. Of course, this Karen literally tries acting like she's victim. It's like, my back hurts. Why would you do that? Why would you hit me? And she literally grabs like, I don't know what it was. It was like a perfume or something. She grabs it and chucks it at my head and it like actually hits me in the head and I get literally a lump in my head. So I went and kicked her on the side of her stomach because who are you tossing things at me? And of course when I did that, that's when everybody shows up and they just see me kicking an old lady in the stomach. So like the manager, everybody, they call the police and the police get here and they're like trying to understand what's going on. I'm trying to tell them what's going on. But of course they're gonna believe like an older lady rather than someone like my age. So they didn't arrest me, but they basically like, I don't know what it was called, but they basically sent me to like have to have a court date where we're like gonna situate this stuff out. Honestly, I think it's gonna be okay though because Target has cameras and stuff like that and they should be able to provide the cameras like to the court and stuff like that. I try makeup off camera, but this is the final makeup look. Literally wish me luck today, guys, because I definitely need it. Bye.
Get ready with me for a fight. So basically, this girl wants to fucking fight me, y'all. Like, if you know me at school, I'm like one of the sweetest people. Like, I mind my business. I don't talk to anybody. Like, I have my 4 friends that I talk to all day. No, 5 that I talk to all day. If you don't see me talking to them, then I have my headphones in and I'm minding my business. So, there's this girl. Not gonna say names. We're just gonna call her Mia. So, y'all remember yesterday how I was talking about Sam and how he's a hoe, right? And how I wanted to mess with him, but he didn't want a relationship, basically. So, I stopped talking to him. So, I forgot to say good morning. Good morning. I was just too excited to tell this story. So, he used to mess with this other girl named Bree before he started to mess with me. And Bree got really sad because she really liked him. And so she got really sad that he didn't want to, be in a relationship with her, basically. So when he started messing with me, she got mad at me. So Miss Girl is mad at me, and she was like, and Simone was kissing on my boyfriend. First of all, baby, I didn't even kiss him. I never put my hand, that boy never put a hand on me. I never put a hand on that boy. So where did you get kissed at from? Because that never happened. So let me get into what happened yesterday. So I was minding my business, and every little so often when I am in the mood, I go into the bathroom to see how I look, just to see if I have something on my face or something. So I go into the bathroom, and she happens to walk in before me. So I walk into the bathroom, and she happens to walk in before me, and I'm just checking myself in the bathroom because every so often I just go in the bathroom and to see how I look. And she happens to go in before me. She says, when I walk in there, she says, "I'm not gonna deal with this bitch," and walks out. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, babes. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's not talking about me. So then I get out the bathroom, I'm walking to my class, and she goes and says she talking all this shit, but she not gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna have to go to part 2. Sorry.
Get ready with me for fight night. And fight night is Sigma Chi here at Western's philanthropy event to raise money for the Huntsman's Cancer Institute, which is an institute that raises money for women's cancer. This is one of my favorite times of the year because their entire philanthropy week, because they do such fun things and their philanthropy focus is a really good cause, and they actually raise the most money for this institute out of all the Sigma Chi's organization fraternities around wherever. On Tuesday, they had my all-time favorite thing to participate with, paintball. And last year I dropped so much money with the help of some of my sorority sisters, but also we got refund checks back. And I spent probably my entire refund check paying to shoot people. And this year I didn't have as much money, but I did allow for 2 of my friends that I shot to shoot me back. Because why not? My twin brother and his friend are actually on their way right now, or they should be, to come to this tonight. My brother came last year because his roommate was fighting, but he is not fighting this year because he's off at flight school. But his little is, and he was a Sigma Chi at UK. So hopefully next year my friend will be able to fight again, and hopefully this year his little wins. Absolutely hate my fucking hair straight. So now I gotta curl it. And that means I have, since my shower, blow dried, straightened, and now curled my hair. Lovely. My hair literally didn't curl with either one of my curling irons, so we're off to a bad start. I also never put primer on, and I decided today to put some on. So why I decided to straighten my hair for the first time since coloring it and use primer tonight of all nights, yeah, I don't understand. But now I know my lesson for my semi tomorrow. I did most of my makeup off camera. And by most, I literally mean everything but my lip. Because I was listening to music. But, hold on. I kind of wanted to do this on camera. This is cherished adoration because so many people when I go out ask me what my lip is. And then this one is contemplation. I gotta fix this one. I legit just mix these until I'm satisfied, pretty much, and go over the dark one or on the outside again. But this is my look for fight night.
Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you.
This claims to reduce fine lines, relieve puffiness, and brighten dark circles. Disclaimer, results may vary depending on skin type.
Get ready with me for a fight. I'm gonna give you guys a whole run through about basically how this all started. After school last week, there's this corner shop by my school which all the kids go to, so it's always like so crowded, so I basically pretty much never go. But this day I was so hungry, like I needed a quick snack, so I basically said to myself like, why not? So I've now gone into the shop knowing it's very crowded, quickly scanned around, grabbed my snack, and patiently waited behind this girl who was queuing up to pay for her stuff. Out of nowhere, right? She turns around after paying for her stuff, whacks me in the face, all her stuff drops on the floor. Everything. Now instantly I'm thinking, oh my god, like let me help her. So I start picking up the stuff as she's picking up her stuff. She grabs the stuff that I've picked up, grabs them and goes, I paid for that. Looks at me, the dirtiest look, guys. I'm telling you, I can't even like recreate it because bro, but instantly I could just tell she was trying to purple fight. So I was like, I'm so sorry, like I'm so sorry. Bear in mind, she is the one who had no sense of awareness to even turn around and think, oh, someone's behind me, it's a queue, let me just check before I violently turn around. So she pretty much looks me up and down, and then she realizes that we're basically in the same school uniform. And she goes to me, watch what I'm going to do to you tomorrow. Watch what I'm going to do. At this point, I'm at the front of the queue, and I obviously don't want to hold up the other people who are waiting to pay for their stuff. So I completely like walk past her, I ignore her. So I finish paying for my stuff, and I leave the shop. She's nowhere to be seen. The whole week has gone by, and thankfully I haven't seen this girl until one day. I basically finished school and I'm walking out with like a bunch of my friends, and then I hear, excuse me, and somebody taps me. Turn around, and to my surprise it's the girl, and she's pretty much like to me, who do you think you are? And I'm like, who do I think I am? Like, what do you mean? I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. My friends were all next to me like what's going on, Steph? So my friends are obviously stood there. This girl's trying to square up to me. I'm not fazed because I know I'm not fighting her. So I, at this point, had enough because this girl was like following, constantly screaming, shouting. So I stop and I turn around and I'm like to her, what do you actually want from me? And she goes, let's fight. This coming weekend, let's fight. So I was like, okay, cool. And I just walked off. That's basically what I'm getting ready for. I'm not going to sit there and have her like just bullying me constantly, following me around, screaming, shouting. Like I'm even sat here like trying to think when it got so deep, because I had to redo my eyebrow real quick because it was annoying me a lot. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna say to her, listen girl, I've got places to be, things to do. If you want to cut this right now, we can. Okay guys, I'm all done getting ready. I'll keep you guys updated and let you know what happens in the fight, but pray for me and hopefully I win. I love you guys.
Get ready with me to fight my best friend who is no longer my best friend. So essentially, if you watched my previous videos about the girls wanting to jump me and then the whole like whether I got jumped or not situation, you would know that in order not to get jumped, I hid in the staff toilets. You guys would also know that my best friend was the only person who I told I was hiding in the staff toilets, which is just very, normal. Like, I told her where I was in hopes that she would not tell anyone. But then out of absolutely nowhere, everyone was at the staff toilets looking for me. Everyone had found me out of absolutely nowhere. Like, I hadn't told anyone but her. So it kind of clicked on in my head that it was her who told everyone. So I decided, you know what, today I'm just gonna not talk to her. I'm done. Like, what the fuck? And she ended up messaging me being like, girl, why didn't you talk to me today? Like, you literally went silent. And I told her, like, maybe because you told everyone where I was hiding. She eventually told me that the reason she told everyone that I was in there was to avoid me getting, like, lost or trapped in the staff toilet. But that makes no fucking sense. So I started arguing with her over the phone, and she started swearing at me and calling me a bad friend and saying that she wished they had have jumped me and all this stuff. I was like, what the fuck? Because realistically, who the absolute fuck says that to their, like, best friend? And now she's been asking me to fight her. She's been like, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, or else you're a pussy, or else, like, this is gonna happen if you don't fight me. So now I'm getting ready to go fight her. I'm not even scared to fight her, though, because I feel like at the end of the day, whatever happens today happens. I feel like I could beat her, though. I would have just said no to fighting her like I did last time with the girls who wanted to jump me and stuff. But at this point, if I don't fight her, I'm just gonna look like the problem and the pussy. The only thing I'm scared about is maybe getting expelled because I remember a girl that wanted to jump me, one of the girls that wanted to jump me, she got expelled for trying to go at me again. And this is like my second time in like 2 weeks, like almost fighting somebody. So I'm scared that the school is gonna like kick me out. I don't personally think the school will like fully expel me. I think they'll just give me like a 1-2 week maybe suspension if I fight her. But she might like pussy out when we get there, so we'll see. The funny thing is, though, I deadass don't think that anyone knows we're gonna be fighting today, unless she's told people, because she is a bit of a blabbermouth, as we've already established. But unless she's told people, no one will know, which means this will be like so random and so out of the blue. The worst thing about me, though, is like I'm a very like anxious person. Like my anxiety takes over my life, so the worst thing that could happen is like when I'm about to fight her, I'll get like a knot in my stomach, but I pray that does not happen. Anyways, guys, this is my makeup done. I'm gonna film a like little heatless curl results after I filmed this, and then I'll post it after school, and you guys will all be able to see the finished results. Although I'm most likely gonna be wearing my hair up because anyone that's watched or seen or been in a fight will know hair gets pulled. Anyways, I'm gonna go take out my heatless curls and then show you guys the results after school. I'll make sure to update you guys too today, hopefully, or tomorrow on the fight. Love you guys. Bye. Get ready with me to get jumped. So I'm gonna give you guys a full run through of how I know I'm gonna get jumped and how this all started. So basically, this girl bumped into me and I said sorry to her, and she turned around to me and went like that. So I gave her a dirty look back because who the fuck does she think she is giving me a dirty look after I fucking apologized to her even though she bumped into me. And then she goes to me, who the fuck do you think you're looking at? And I go to her, you, obviously. And she's like, don't be getting cheeky or loud to me, like you can't be speaking to me like that. And I said to her, well, I just didn't I? She was just getting really like mad and pressed for like absolutely no reason. Like, girl, I just apologized to you for something you did and you gave me a dirty look first, so I don't know why you're getting all mad. But anyways, she goes to me like, oh, watch what will happen to you tomorrow. And I go, what are you gonna do to me tomorrow? And she says, let's fight. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't even know you like that. Not to mention, this is like the only interaction we've ever had. So obviously I go to her like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't even know you like that. Like, girl, I don't know why you're getting so mad. And she's like, well, you will fight me or else I'll fight you. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And she went to me, you'll see what I'm talking about tomorrow. If you don't fight me, I'll fight you. So she's basically threatening that if I don't want to fight her, she will fight me either way. I'm not even gonna lie, the girl is actually quite small. Like, she's smaller than me. So I could probably win, but then again, I've never fought anyone, so I'm like scared of what's gonna happen. But anyways, that's the last I hear from her, except from when I get home and I get a bunch of different ads on Snapchat from all of these random people I've never spoken to in my entire life. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know what, this is it. Add them back, see what they have to say, and then move on. So I add one of the girls that added me back thinking, you know what, what's the worst that could happen? And she just adds me into this huge ass group with a bunch of girls, including the one that wanted to fight me, that I've literally never spoken to in my entire life. Don't get me wrong, I am not a snitch, but I was dead ass debating calling up the school and being like, get these people kicked out, but I didn't do that. So then they're all talking in the group, telling me what they're gonna do to me, telling me that they're gonna beat me up, telling me to meet them in certain areas of the school today, being like, you need to meet us here, you need to meet us there, we're gonna do this to you, we're gonna do that to you. And I'm like, do this to me, do that to me. What are you gonna actually do? You don't do nothing. You're all talk, no touch. Because I was just thinking, realistically, if they were actually gonna touch me, they would have done it yesterday. They would have done it yesterday. I don't know why they waited till today. So honestly, I'm kind of excited to see if they do hold up to their word. I just got sent a screenshot of one of the girls having on her story, what's Maddie's first lessons? I'm kind of scared. Look how pretty. Oh, hello me. But anyways, look how pretty. I'm half debating not going in though. I low-key am. Like, I don't really want to get jumped. Like, who wants to get jumped? I low-key don't care if they see this. I'm dead-ass debating staying home. Bro, do I stay? I don't know what to do. Because, like, I want to go in because I don't want to seem like a pussy, but deep inside, I am a bit of a pussy. I've decided I am going to go in because, like Bad Baby said, no one's the Incredible Hulk. There's always going to be someone out there bigger and better than you that can whoop your ass. And that's okay. That's fine. It is what it is. If it happens, it happens. You'll live. I hope. I'm not even, like, scared about getting jumped. I'm just scared someone's gonna film it and then post it everywhere. Like, best believe if someone does do that, they are getting whooped by everyone. I will get people onto that person. Okay, I'm gonna let this bake, and then I'm gonna take out my heatless curls and get changed for school. And then after school, I'll update you guys on everything and what happens. I'm really scared, but anyways, love you guys. Bye.
Alright, get ready with me to... I actually don't know what we're doing, but it's a Saturday night, so we're doing something. These are actually so pretty. I didn't realize how pretty they were, but we're gonna take those off. Okay, so we actually, like, don't have specific plans. I mean, it is fight night. So I know that Logan really wants to go to fight night, so we're gonna try to make it, but I think it started like literally an hour ago, but I don't know. This is my new favorite stuff ever. I'm honestly like filming this because I haven't made one of these in forever, and I used to make them all the time. Also, I made one when I visited Lucy in San Diego. It was just too much. Definitely still contemplating posting it though, I don't know. So I actually have absolutely no direction right now. I'm just freeballing. So I guess I'm gonna start out with my eyebrows. I guess. Okay, this shit smells so gross. I genuinely, like, it's painful to put this on my face, and I could never recommend anyone to buy this because it literally smells disgusting. This is literally painful right now. Like, I think my eyes are starting to water. Like, this shit smells so bad. Oh my god, like, this is the worst part. I can't do it. I actually can't do it. Okay, this is my favorite bronzer. I think. I don't know. I think it's my favorite bronzer. It's, like, just so pretty. It looks really orange on camera. I mean, I look really orange on camera. But, like, in person, it looks really pretty. Okay, I really, like, I don't look orange in person, but seeing this camera is really tripping me out right now. So, we're gonna fix this with this. Hopefully. Let's see how this works. Okay, I think I'm really tripped out because I'm really red and my face is really not red. So I'm just probably gonna keep making it worse until I think it looks better, and then it actually just looks a lot worse. But it's fine. I literally just put blush on and I don't think that did anything. We're gonna do more. That's not a good sign. This is a Say Spicy blush. Favorite shade ever. I already put Lucy on. Look at this side set versus this side not. Like, I look wet. Guys, literally, since last night, I have a new op. Isn't that crazy? I don't have ops, ever. And it's a man. How can you have a man op? Like, what the fuck? This Jouet eyeshadow stick is my new favorite thing. Ignore the loud. Watch. Like that. The fact that you guys can't even see this is crazy. This is like gray on my eyes right now. Okay, and then you just like blend it like this. And it's really, really creamy. And it's literally just eyeshadow. Just like that. But you guys can't really see it. I'm really confused right now. This shit has been a twist up this whole fucking time, and I've just been using it like it was about to like be out. I'm pissed. Okay, so I want to try these little press-ons. They're like natural, but the thing about these like little natural lashes is I feel like my lashes are longer than all of them, so it just looks fucking weird. We're gonna try it though. Them on, and they look good actually. Oh no, I just dipped my brush in highlighter. That's not good. So I was taking my sweet time doing this shit, right? Doing all my makeup, and now he's on the way to pick me up. Help. So we're locking it now. This is Glam Light Bronzer. We're gonna keep the hair straight. What the fuck am I gonna wear? I'm literally wearing an unbuttoned bodysuit right now. That's the vibe. Okay, I guess I could just keep the bodysuit on. I saw someone on TikTok do this, and I'm really scared, but I'm gonna try to like clamp them to my lashes. Oh shit. Did that work? I don't fucking know. Okay, I threw on some highlighter and blush. I'm scared of these eyelashes, but there's nothing we can do about that now. We're gonna repowder just to make sure I don't get all fucking weird and gross and disgusting. I used my crusty puff. No, I meant this one. This one's way better.